Hello friends, today in this video I will talk about my international English language letter, because when I was interested to learn English language, then I started writing letters on international level. And what was my first international English language letter, I will talk about this. And before this I will tell you that before this video I was recording another video, but I was trying to speak very eloquent and precise English language, but again I was quitting that video because some fumbling, due to some kind of fumbling or some sentence structuring problems, I quit the video, and again I tried. I think that I have tried for 10 times to record that video, and finally I was succeeded. But then I thought that if we are willing to give the proper thing, precise thing, then it's very difficult. Right now I'm randomly speaking and I will make some kind of problems or mistakes or fumbling, but I will continue this video because I have gained experience from my previous video that if you want to deliver very precise thing, very eloquent thing, then it's very difficult for you. When you speak randomly, then words automatically comes out of your mouth. So I will talk about today about my first international letter, that when I was interested to learn English language, because before that I used to write letters within the country in Urdu language. My national language is Urdu language. My mother tongue is Potwari language. You don't know Potwari language, perhaps you can search on Google to listen what kind of Potwari language is. That language is also called the Pahari language. You can listen that this is called the dialect, and this is mostly spoken in Kashmir, some parts of the Kashmir, not the whole Kashmir. So I was talking about my mother tongue, and my national language is Urdu language, and international language, you know that English, this is the common language, and I was interested to expand my talent on international level. So I was willing, I was worried about that how would I improve myself in English language, because at that time I did not find any family member or any classmate or any friend circle with whom I could speak the English language, because no, English is not given much priority. Just students are reading English subject to pass the examination, but I was not reading the subject to pass the examination, but I want to do something exemplary in the future after learning this language. So I myself was writing, reading, listening. At that time no opportunities of listening, but when this social media came, I started listening the English language videos, the podcast, audio books of English language. Those helped me a lot. And I will talk about my first international letter. When I started writing letters, I almost wrote more than 10,000 letters around the world in Urdu and English language. This is the record. I have made a video about this. You can search on this channel. And my first English language letter was, because at that time I was listening the news on radio sometimes, and I was listening about the United Nations. I was worried, what is this United Nations? Then I got the information that the United Nations is a platform of different countries where they solve their problems. When any kind of problem with any country or any dispute occurs, people there in United Nations try to solve the problems of the countries. Then I thought that who is the responsible person of United Nations, and I got the information that Secretary General of United Nations is the important key person of the United Nations. So I thought that I should write a letter to Secretary General of United Nations. Then I wrote a letter to Secretary General of United Nations in 2005. At that time the Secretary General of United Nations was Kofi Annan, and I wrote him letter about because at that time perhaps I was interested in making movies or teleplay dramas. I was also working in art and culture, and I was writing the scripts of different kind of telefilms and dramas, and I was willing to make some international kind of project. So I think that I wrote at that time a letter to Secretary General about international peace, that I am willing to make a movie on international peace, friendship, mutual understanding. So please support me from United Nations. But the good thing is that they did not support about me, but they gave me the reply. I got the reply. I've reviewed that letter in my previous videos. You can check. I will give the link in the description also. You can check in iCard also that video link, and they gave me the reply, and that I was happy because that Secretary General, on behalf of Secretary General, I got the reply, because the United Nations is considered the big organization of the world. Those solve the problems of the people, not people but countries, the problems and disputes of the countries. And that was my first letter, and after that I started learning English language, and I wrote so many letters around the world to different people, popular personalities, delegations, organizations within the country and around the world. I wrote, as I told you, more than 10,000 letters, and that was my hobby at that time. You know that at that time no communication, only communication way of writing letters. No social media was, or internet was available at that time. If internet was available, but we don't have the access. I did not have the access at that time. So I used to write letters around the world. So that was my first letter to Secretary General of United Nations. And after that I started learning English language, and still I am learning English language. And right now the social media is giving a lot of help to improve myself, and I am also sharing my experience, old experience with people, because when you don't speak, you don't make the practice of speaking, then if you have the lot of memory in your mind, lot of words in your mind, but you are not able to speak those words because you lack the practice. So I think that for speaking English language, practice is required. So do your practice on daily basis. Hope you find this video useful. In next video I will talk about some other topics. Till then, allow me, Altaf Malik, and you are watching me on my English language channel. Thank you.